This is Aaron with Zollotech. Today I have the entire CoZip lineup of plastic cases that they have. Now this is all that durable plastic, real flexible like I showed you before. They don't break. They're really hard to break. I imagine you could if you really tried. This is the old one I creased. I don't know if you saw the other reviews. Looks pretty good. It has a little bit of damage here. That's from bending it all the way in half, like that. You know, and you'll never do that on your phone, but thought I'd show you durability. Every single person I have shown these to has been amazed at the actual texture of these cases. Now the company sent me these, and I really appreciate that. They wanted me to show you the entire lineup because these are fairly inexpensive, about $15, $20 if you want the tattoo case. Fairly inexpensive, and you can mix and match colors. They're really durable and really well thought out. And I'm not just saying that because I sent them. I've used them for quite some time. I used this red one for a long time. Everyone I've shown has been really impressed because what they think is they're getting a regular plastic. When you touch this, it's got a rubbery feel to it. It's very durable. It's from a multiple paint process, I believe, and I showed you before. These marks are left because it's put on a jig that actually spins these to get it evenly coated, and it's hard to describe until you feel these. But I've looked through each one of these. They're all well molded, no flashing. I haven't had any issue there. Show you each one silver. They all have that nice rubbery texture to them. You will have these marks, but they're not even these. They're not even. You can't even feel them. I mean, very slight, but there's nothing here that's going to scratch your phone. There is a little bit on the silver one. There's a little bit of molding mark. That you don't really see on most of these cases. Maybe it's just because it's the silver color. But overall, you can mix and match. Now, that may sound dumb to some of you. Other of you have already told me that that's something you would want to do. So I think it's a neat idea. Here's white, black. All of these are superbly made. The white has an almost, I don't know, it's like a satiny color look to it. It's hard to show here how soft that is. And then, pink, red, blue, whatever your preference. Now I have this in a Senna case, and I'll show you. Let's see, we could take, I kind of like the black, and I really like the red, and like I said, it's well molded. We put it in this way, and slide it over, and it clips on, and it leaves some of this chrome bezel exposed. You don't have to use it with the front on if you don't want to. Here is the red. And because they're all the same, they're all interchangeable. If you don't want the chrome exposed, oops, I have that upside down. If you don't want the chrome exposed, you don't have to. And you can put this front on. Now, I'm just being a little extra careful. There. And it fits nicely. You can see the red and the black contrast nicely to one another. Really nice. They leave this open, like I showed you before. They leave that exposed so that you can show off it's an Apple, an iPhone. Again, nice cutout. I have yet to put this in a case where these cutouts aren't dead on perfect. So, really nice. Here's their company, made in Korea. These are actually laser etched. I mentioned that before, but just thought I'd tell you again. This right here, perfectly cut. You can see the phone. This is exposed. Now, if you wanted a screen cover, you could do that. There's plenty of room in here to put this over. You're not going to have a problem. I like just the screen itself. I don't like the plastic because it changes the way the screen feels and sometimes how it interacts. But you can mix and match these. On their website, they show the clear with the black. I kind of like the blue. I've already had someone interested in seeing the blue. Let me know what you think on these. I really like them, and especially for the price. I really don't think you can beat it. It's kind of like, I guess the equivalent is, you've got the American cars, the Japanese, the Korean cars. Many of the newer Korean cars are right up there. Whatever your opinion is, quality-wise, and what they have in them, is all there for a lesser price, and that's what this is giving you. I mean, this sounds a little bit like an advertisement, but I wouldn't say this if I didn't like the cases. You know, if they were junk, the Proporta cases, like I said, scratched my phone. Not happy about that. Fortunately, I had some dust. Unfortunately, I had some dust under the screen on my other one, so this is a new one and it's not scratched. But, you know, I wouldn't really suggest getting a case that risks scratching your phone. So, you know, this is basically, there's not a whole lot more to this other than, you know, you have the whites and you can mix and match whatever you want. You're not going to see this area where they hold in the jig and spray, because I've actually sprayed right in here and here, so you won't see that spray. Whatever your preference, you know, color-wise, they've got it. And then if you want to mix and match, or if you just want to leave the screen bare, that's fine too. So there isn't really a whole lot more to say other than check them out on their site. I have seen on My Gear Store, they had these on sale for a while. I don't know if they carry them still or not. You can get them on Amazon, or you can get them from Cozip.com. So definitely check them out. Worth it. And if you want clear, they've got clear, and this clear is as flexible as the others. It's just as flexible. You can see I'm bending that. I don't want to crease it, but whatever this material is, I mean, obviously it's a plastic, maybe a rubber mix, I don't know. But whatever this is, it's really durable and strong. The one question remains, though, you know, over the period of time, will it keep this rubber coating? I'm going to say yes, just because I've had this with it creased, still works. I don't know, a couple months, and it's been through a lot of use. Sliding in and out of my pocket, laying on the table, just like some of those leather cases I've shown you in the other videos. I've had no problem with it wear-wise. So even though it feels rubbery, almost like you could take this coating off. I mean, I'm scratching with my nail really hard. I mean, unless you took a knife to it or something, I can't imagine that you're going to have a problem durability-wise with these. You know, compared to any other case, the cool thing, this is one thing I didn't mention, is you don't see the scratches or the marring on here. As opposed to some of the black cases, like a Contour Flick, for example. Although I like that case, because it's a gloss black finish, you're going to see the scratch. On here, you're not going to see the scratches. Occasionally, you'll see if you had oily fingers or something where you touched it, and you can just wipe that off. So I would definitely consider these if this is the type of case you're looking for. If not, you want a slip case, obviously you need to go elsewhere. But for the type of fully protective case, leaves the top exposed, everything easy to access, and protects it from fall, because like I mentioned before, this distance is really, it's wide enough to allow full access, but narrow enough so if you drop it, it doesn't hit the phone itself. It's well thought out. Just a little add-on point there. But again, check them out, Cozip.com. This is Aaron with Zollotech. We'll see you next time.